Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You just said it. Okay.
Alright.
I'm
No,
gonna bleep
actually,
all
just
of this
restart.
out.
No.
and I'm gonna
Just
include all of it.
literally just restart.
No, this is all getting included.
No, you can't do that.
No, like I'm not trolling. Restart.
No,
I'm
I
You
don't
can't
care.
do that to me, bro.
I'm having
I have
another
college
strike if
to
you don't
go
restart.
to.
I'm having another strike if you don't restart.
No, David, shut up.
Oh my god, bro. Arjun, I'll just bleep it out.
All right. He's gonna cut it out.
Okay, you have to cut out all of this then, okay?
No, I'm just gonna bleep out what we said, so
No,
everyone's still
now this
confused
is
on what we
everything.
said
Just
right
cut
now.
out this whole bit.
No, it's more interesting.
That's a
Oh
lie.
my god.
This is gonna be the most
longer-
boring thing of all time.
Moose just trying to get his podcast done, bro.
Bro,
Okay,
I'm just like, what the
restart.
fuck's going on?
Okay, restart in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arjun, say it.
Now recording.
Okay, Craig messed it up
Alright.
last time. We're back with Musashi. Musashi, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Musashi Ray.
Sick. This is our
Yeah.
second time recording Moose podcast because Craig just decided to stop working last time.
Well, don't point it out to them, because then anything that sounds like they're gonna look for things that are more artificial.
Bro, no one is looking for that.
And everything is synthetic here. Everything's organic. Dude, we all have like terrible
Syn-
memories.
you just said all right.
Synthetic
Sorry,
is not
not yeah,
organic.
unsynthetic.
Yeah.
I said unsynthetic. Alright, Musashi. Where
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually very synthetic. Where did you grow up, Musashi?
I was born in Japan. I lived there for 10 years. And then I moved here in 5th grade.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Shut the
Dude,
fuck up,
yeah.
David.
And then yeah, so I grew up in Tokyo, and then I lived there for 7 years, and then moved to like a small beach town for the last 3 years of my Japan stint.
So what was Tokyo like, living in a big city?
I mean, I was like young, so I don't remember too much. I just remember like walking to like the bus station every day to go to school and shit. And I mean, it's cool. Like Japan's dope, but yeah, I can't really say
it's
much
like-
about it.
We say it's
What?
like accurate with movies where like there's a bunch of neon lights and shit like that.
Like at night, like yeah. I think movies do a good job at portraying it, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, then
It's dope.
overall, so what's like different about your lifestyle in Japan from here?
I mean, I can't really like say too much because like I mean, I was like a totally different age. Like I lived there for like my life when I was like super young, so I couldn't really do much there. But I mean, like I visited over last summer, and I mean, just walking about, it's like totally different than walking about in LA or whatever. So I mean, lifestyle wise, I can't really like say much, but like especially in Tokyo, but I mean, it's different for sure.
Yeah. Third one, are you good? You muted your mic, so just want to like.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. So when you actually come to America, what is that transition
Yeah.
like? And are
Um,
you gonna ever go back to Japan? Just curious.
like to live there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not like not open to it, but I'm definitely open to it. But like, I don't have any plans to right now. But as far as like the transition from Japan to America, it was it's pretty smooth. Like I don't know, like my school. I went to a public elementary school that was like literally down the street from where my house was, and everyone was super chill, and it was I fit in pretty easily. So I didn't have a problem, and I fell in love with the American lifestyle.
Did you have to learn English when you came here?
Yes, so I went to international school in Japan for like the first 7 years while I was in Tokyo, and then because my Japanese wasn't as good, I went to a public Japanese school in like a small town. So like I was kind of like bouncing between Japanese and English. But yeah, I learned English pretty much like the same time as Japanese.
So, like, was the plan always to, since you were going to international school, was the plan always to like come to America or something?
I mean, I think so. I think my parents always knew that at some point they would want to come back here. So, like me and my brother and so my siblings could experience the American life for a bit because my dad grew up around here and shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So you talked about the eventually when your family did move back to Japan, and you chose to live with your grandma. So why did they make that decision, and what made you make the decision to stay here?
So yeah, it was like right around like when COVID started, or like a few weeks in. My parents been kind of over America for a few months. Like they're I don't know, they just didn't. They like the people and whatever, but I think they miss Japan for whatever reason. And I think COVID was like that push to, to be like, all right, like there's no reason for us to really be here right now. All the kids' schools are online and whatever. And in Japan, everyone was still like in person and COVID wasn't really a problem because they're just like, they always wear masks and they're super sanitary. So they're like, all right, we already have a house there. Like, why don't we just like cruise back? And because we've been wanting to do this for some time. And then, I was at the start or the end of, no, the start of junior year pretty much. And I couldn't just like dip school and go to a Japanese high school. Like that would have been too hectic. So
Definitely.
my grandparents were nice enough to offer a place to stay and I could go, keep going to the same school and finish high school here. So it just seemed like the right thing to do.
So are your parents and family ever gonna come back from Japan? Like, was this just a temporary thing while COVID was happening,
Um,
or is that forever now?
I don't know what their plans are. I think for now they're gonna stay there until like the kids finish school and whatever. So yeah, I don't know. They love it there though. Like I love it here and they love it there. So I think it
Or
just worked out for both of us. Yeah.
how has
How many
it?
siblings you got?
I got 4 other siblings, 1 older, 3 younger. Um, one girl and 4 guys. So yeah, that's probably like the biggest difference of like my parents moving away. It's not like my parents, but like not being in a hectic household and like kind of just like being alone is kind of it's different. Yeah, it's nice, I think. I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, how has it been going through high school without your parents like being around you?
It's different for sure. Like for like freshman and sophomore year, like I was kind of on top of shit and like I was not grinding, but like I got good grades and whatever. And then when they're not around anymore, it's like you kind of do whatever and they can't tell you shit. Like they always gave me freedom and they trusted me, but now that they weren't there, it's like okay, like if I got a B or a B, B plus, like what are they gonna do? They can't really get mad at me for it. So I kind of slacked off a little bit and I'm still good, but the biggest difference is probably just like the pressure is not there. Like the same thing with like online school. Like I don't know about you guys, but like when we hopped on online school, the main difference is like the the person isn't there, like the teacher isn't there to like put the pressure on you. Like you
Yeah.
don't feel the pressure and also you don't really feel like you can like ask questions and shit. So like I don't know, that's like probably the best comparison I can draw is yeah, they're just like not there. So I kind of just slacked off a little, but
Yeah.
yeah, for the most part, it's been cool. Yeah.
I hate to be a party pooper, but that reminds me, we got
Yeah.
Apes Project Monday.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
fucking,
Text me.
I'll let you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to like do most of that,
It's
but
mad
still.
random. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Okay, oh, what was I gonna ask? You want to talk about what happened with that 1-1 against Harden?
Ah, bro.
Talking a lot of shit.
I was on it. I was on it for the first 2 minutes, but I was hitting my shots and I was up 6-0. And then all of a sudden, I just started missing layups. And then that got in my head. And then he started making his shots, and it kind of just got out of control. But we only played 1 game, and he's kind of scared to play again. So
Oh,
I don't know,
buddy.
man.
We played 2 games, by the way. We just got
Nah,
kicked off
nah,
by
nah,
some
nah.
freshmen.
It was never a done game, so it doesn't count.
I
Moose,
was up 6.
wait,
So a rematch is on the way.
yeah, that's not
Definitely,
happening. It's not going up on
very
orange
soon.
juice.
Very
I'm
soon.
just
Yeah,
be
we
real.
could do it off
It
orange
could be
juice.
off orange juice, but
Yeah, bro.
Moo, where do you like getting hoops in like your free time?
Where do I get in hoops?
Yeah, like at the parks, at gyms.
I usually just hoop at my gym. There's just like a half court there, and I just put up shots, and I'm kind of like every time I go to the gym, I think I'm gonna work out, but I end up just shooting hoops, and then it's
Oh,
like
that's how it goes.
hour and a half passes. I'm like, oh shit, like I kind of want to go home now. I don't really feel like working out, so that's kind of just been like the past few months. Yeah.
So as me and Arjun are transitioning to this, how is it like being a non-competitive basketball player? Like where you don't have like games and stuff, but you're still like willing to work out and stuff.
I mean, it's like I'm good. Like the thing is, like I don't really have good game sense. It's like even when we played like fives the other day, like I didn't really play that well because I just don't know what to do on the floor. And like I can watch as much basketball as I can, whatever. But it's like you don't get the game experience. So like on fives, I'm not really like that good. But I think like ones and just like shooting and shit, like I'm pretty good. So that's like the biggest difference. Just like not having that like game sense and knowing what to do, how to play your role on a five, but
Yeah, but it's like
I can still hoop.
is it just like you enjoy playing basketball? Because I don't understand how you would keep yourself going like when there's no objective in the future, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, it's just for fun, bro. It's like every time that ball goes through the hoop, it's just like, damn, like, that's the shit. I want to keep doing it. So yeah, it's nothing serious, but you just have that like urge to like want to go hoop.
Right.
So
And by the way, I wasn't
yeah,
there Friday, so what were you doing in the runs?
bro, Arjun, your
Oh my
screen,
god, I
yo,
laid Moo the
yo,
fuck out. It was sick. It was the best
bro,
screen I've ever
dude,
had.
yo, my ankle got a fat bruise from that too. Like
Damn.
I could like it was like fine. It's not like a big deal, but yeah, I got a fat bruise from that. Anyways,
Yeah, Arjun set the screen and
yeah, I
then
just fell,
Musashi like
bro. I
ran
just
into it and
No, you
fell,
didn't fall. You flew.
dude.
I was like, what the
Nah,
fuck
that shit
just
was
happened?
funny.
Bro, Narcissist Dave coming in. Bro, this last season I had some crazy brick walls. I just want to say that.
Yeah, you were also like blushing anytime Elijah said you set good screens.
Nah.
You're gonna make me
Uh,
blush.
nah, but on Friday, yeah, when we played fives, I mean I probably scored like a few points, but I don't know. I didn't really play. I didn't get the ball that much because I was just sitting in the corner. So yeah,
It's all,
but it was fun.
you're gonna be hooping with me next time we have runs. I'll set you up for a bunch of assists.
But
I'll be like
yeah, for
Harden and you'll be
sure.
like PJ Tucker, You could just corner sit.
What?
PJ Tucker, greatest corner shooter of all time.
You ain't
I'm
Harden?
Harden. What do you mean?
What you want?
Hey, shut the
Oh, I
fuck
was working
up.
out with the
That's fucked
Cobbs earlier
up.
today, and I was thinking, so right, I'm me compared to the average. If I went to China, compared to the Chinese people, I'd be like the James Harden of China.
No, you
Yes, I would.
wouldn't,
Okay.
Dave.
that's the stupidest comparison I've ever
Basketball
heard.
players are universal.
Okay. Think about this. David, I'll say my last name. Cut that out. Cut out my last name. Dave, I'm a 6 foot dude, right? The average Asian dude is 5'6". That means I'm 6 inches taller than the median. Right?
First of all, you're not 6 foot.
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, you
I'm
ain't
6 foot. What?
six
I'm
foot.
6 foot.
Oh, you're getting fucked
I'm
up,
6
bro.
foot. I'm measured as 6
No,
foot in the
you
documents.
told me that you were 5'11".
I'd say I'm 5'11 and 3/4. That's what I tell people.
No.
Basketball wise,
You're
I'm
5'11".
6'1". When they say Dave, I also mouse name starting, they say 6'1". I'm like, okay, 6'1". So, but I'm 6 foot.
Dave, what did they measure you at the doctor's
6
office?
foot.
No, they
Swear
did
to God,
not.
6 foot.
Bro.
Show us your medical records right now.
I
I'm
know.
not showing my
Let me see the
medical
medical
No,
records.
okay, but right. So I'm 6 inches taller than the average Asian dude. Median wise, like the average American that's not Asian is like 5'10", 5'11". So that means like I'm 6'4", 6'5" compared to that. and I'm like fat as shit, so I'm basically James Harden. Like physicality wise, I'm like the build of James Harden if I went to China.
That's true.
Thank you, Musashi.
Physicality
No,
wise, but
okay, sure.
skills, hell no.
Bro, I have that dog. Arjun knows. In our senior night, I was hitting this guy with the James Harden ISO, blew right past him, split the defense, perfect pass to him in the corner, and he bricked that shit.
I thought I was gonna hit it off the backboard. I'm not
I'm
gonna
not gonna
lie.
lie, when I was looking for the baseline, I thought you were good too. So, yeah.
All right. Anyways, this is the Moose
Moo
podcast.
pod.
We don't really care, Dave. Thank you.
All right, so you ask a question.
Yeah. Moo, who do you most relate yourself to as a basketball player?
So like another NBA player?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Probably like LeBron. No. I don't know. Probably like some fucking bench warmer because I ain't that good. I don't know. I don't really think about that. I'm not like at that level of like.
Do you watch the NBA?
Yeah, he watches a lot.
Like
No, you be talking to me about the league.
I'm not like I'm kind of like I like to watch highlights with Flight Reacts. Like I think that's like the most entertaining thing. So like I don't watch games that much unless it's like an important game. But I watch highlights.
You know what
And I
you
watch
remind me of?
box scores.
You're
What?
like a little bit of a Trey Young.
Absolutely not.
Like in what way? Like just because we're
I'm
short?
just trolling. I don't know.
Nah, but yeah, I don't watch too much, but like I keep up. I watch like all the Skip Bayless shit, like just for fucks. But
You watch Skip
Yeah.
Bayless?
yeah, I watch Skip and Stephen A. and some like not like religiously, but like if it pops up in my recommended and some like crazy take, like I'll watch it.
I
'cause
can't
that
watch
shit's funny.
that. Dude. I can't like
think it's
separate
funny.
myself from like seriousness, so I always take it seriously, and it just pisses me off.
No, it's like especially like Flight Reacts highlights are like good things to like fall asleep to. I feel like
That's the thing. I can't watch Flight either.
that's just me. Okay, wait. I have a question for you guys.
Let's hear it.
First impressions of me,
Oh, that's
and then
okay.
That's a
I'll
great
go first
question.
impressions of you guys.
I remember I was first time I like talked to you was in our Spanish class in like 10th grade or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought you were like too cool for us, so that's why you only hang out with like seniors and stuff like that.
No, I know I like came off that way, and like I don't know. If I could go back, I would change it. But no, I never thought I was like too cool. I just vibed with them, and they were chill and whatever. So,
Oh yeah,
but
bro.
yeah. I'm sorry if I came off that way.
I remember we talked about that last time. Now, you want to talk about that now?
Yeah.
Like,
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well,
Dave? What's your first
Yeah,
impression
why
of
don't
me?
you guys
'Cause
give your
I
first
know
impressions first?
we got advisory together, so we probably. I remember. I think it was like admitted students day or whatever. We like circled up and shit, and I think you were there. But
see, I remember about nothing about you from advisory. Like when we were in the first same
Really?
room from each other, I didn't even notice you. Honestly, the first person I noticed was Marcus, and I talked to him about 2K. So I didn't really get to know you until like first actual day of school, when we had that geometry class. Honestly, I kind of took you for a nerd.
Yeah.
But you were cool. You were chill, and you taught me.
Nah, that geometry class was fun.
Yeah, what's the word you say? Hectic. So
What?
that got put into
Hectic?
my vernacular from you.
Really? Well, I appreciate that. Good word.
Yeah.
Grade 1.
I think like the first impression I had of you. Well, okay, I remember like my first distinct memory of you is when we were on retreat and everyone was like we had like this free time and everyone was like jumping into the lake, and I didn't really like freshman retreat because I didn't know anybody.
Nah, that shit was whack. And that lake was nasty.
Yeah, that
shit
lake
is
was
disgusting.
I was not about to go jump in that lake. And then I was just walking around and then I ran into you and we're like, yo, let's just hike. And bro, like I thought you were really cool.
Nah, I remember that shit like vividly. Like
Yeah. And then I don't know. Bro, it was just cool. It was chill.
Yeah.
But then I remember like when we went to school, and like I saw you around like hanging out with all like the older kids. I was like, damn. I like even told Arjun. I remember I was like, I feel bad for him because I feel like once they like graduate, he's not gonna like have connected with us. But then like
Yeah.
I don't know, it worked out in the
Yeah, it
end.
worked out. Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
yeah. I remember like on that topic, like a core memory, I would say, is I think it was like the end of freshman year. This like all the junior guys like, yo, like what the fuck are you gonna do when we graduate? And like shit like that. And that's always been like the topic, that they talk about and we talked about, whatever. And then the senior chick, I'm friends with, whatever, came up to me. It's like, hey, everything's gonna be all right. Like, just chill out, just enjoy it. And
Yeah.
then it worked out. So yeah, it's been
It
a
did. It did.
fun few years, I think, for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy. So I feel like a lot of people, not a, well, there aren't a lot of people, but I feel like there's a few people who like hung out with groups outside of like our grade or like kind of quote unquote like disappeared. And then like I feel like this year especially like those people have come back around. I don't know if that makes any
yeah,
sense.
yeah, no, yeah. It's been a fun, like, I don't know, like as far as like second semester senior and shit, like that's been kind of like underwhelming, but like as a whole, senior year has been like chill and I don't know, it's been nice, yeah.
Saying that's underwhelming for you, at least I feel like heavy senioritis. You show up to like half of our
Yeah,
classes.
like yeah, but like I've been feeling that since like I don't know, like end of junior year. I don't know, so it's kind of I've been on like the same mentality for quite some time. I don't know, so I don't feel like like you would think like second semester senior you'd like feel like the shit like walking around campus and shit like that, but like I don't know, like you kind of feel like the same sophomore or freshman. At least for me, like
Yeah,
I
I
still feel like I'm
feel
a sophomore.
I feel the same way, bro. I feel like
Yeah.
nothing's changed in terms of school.
I mean, maybe that's just how it
For
goes, but like I don't know, like
No,
freshman year,
bro.
like looking like watching the seniors like walking around and shit. It's like, oh, they're big, like they're cool, like
Yeah.
they can fucking do
They
anything. They
also,
can beat
but
kids
like
up.
they said like they like hyped up, second semester senior year, and it just has not been fun
But
so
I've
far.
liked it.
It's not like not fun. It's just like I don't know, like
It's I don't
I was
find it.
expecting to like feel something like more like I don't
Yeah.
know, like fulfillment, but like it's
Yeah, no, for sure.
it's not there yet. But maybe like a few more
One
weeks
thing,
we got left.
But
So.
also on that, like I feel like none of us like look like seniors. Like we
No,
don't
dude, I
look
know.
old
okay.
enough to be
The way
seniors.
this is what
Bro.
I'll say. Like the way the freshmen look at us right now is probably how we looked at the senior class. Because think about how the freshmen will
Yeah,
look
I
when they're
know.
seniors.
But like,
I want to say
yeah, but
student.
I'm just saying,
But
like,
on our
I don't feel
perspective,
it, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, I don't look in like the mirror and think like, damn, I
Yeah,
look like a high school senior.
yeah, exactly. I still feel like sophomore,
I feel
freshman.
like if I could grow a beard,
But also, I'm like short and shit, so yeah.
Same.
dude, maybe
Yeah.
that's just y'all. I feel like a senior. I'm pretty like chill with that. I'm.
Yeah, but
You're
you've
also a
been on the grind,
narcissist.
Dave.
Thank
Like,
you. I appreciate it.
Dave, like you've been on the grind. So I think like now that you can like relax, you like feeling it. I mean,
He does
I
not
just for me,
relax.
like I haven't like been grinding, like
Mm.
So it's kind of just like, all right,
Arjun,
whatever.
I've been pretty relaxed. Like,
Dave, you have not relaxed in the
no, it's just
slightest,
that
bro.
I'm doing working, but it's just like low maintenance, like low, low threat work. It's like what happens happens, but I still do the work.
Sure.
Huh.
And
Sure.
that's because I got so many side hustles, which I cut out with baseball. But I got this podcast. I got lifting and basketball, and just chilling. That's basically my life. So, well, Musashi, so I'm not sure you kind of touched on it, but you kind of like switch friend groups once like your peoples graduate and shit. So what's that like?
I mean, okay, so like going into freshman year, like they think like I mean everyone thinks like I was friends with them because my brother, and like that's partly true, whatever. But I also like knew them before, like I knew some of them before my brother. Like I saw a lot of them, at like functions and shit while like I was in middle school and whatever. So they all thought like I was cool and shit. And so like instantly when I pulled up to school, like they showed me love and they're like, yeah, come sit with us, like whatever. And then, it turned into like, all right, like come party with us. And I ended up, going to like junior and senior parties, which is like dope. And then all of a sudden I'm just kicking it with them all the time. And then, yeah, so then junior year, I'm still friends with all of them. And I start, like becoming more friendly with you guys and shit. And then senior year, I mean, like, I'm just kicking it with you guys and shit. So, like, that's kind of how it went.
How do you think that?
If I
Bro,
answer
I
your
just
question.
remembered the craziest story that I've meant to ask you this, and then I forgot.
What?
Now I just remembered. Oh my
What?
god! And I need to know if this is true. Okay, in
Yeah,
sophomore
okay.
year, I think of sophomore year or freshman year, probably sophomore year. These like seniors walk up, like we're in some class together. I forgot what it was, and we're
Yeah.
working on a project, and then these seniors walk up to us, and they're like, "Did you know that movie?"
Bro,
Is
that
that
was
true?
that was so like out of context. Like it was blown.
What?
Yo, nah. First of all, I just want to say no, that is not true. I I think it was pretty much I said something along like, all right, like you know how like your homies sometimes.
Bro, y'all got Red one.
Nah,
Red
that
one.
sounds bad. That
Nah, our
sounds bad.
friendship
Okay,
is
Red
not
one
like
thing you
that.
gotta cut out the P
Okay,
word
like
because I think YouTube doesn't like that. I might take it down. But
my bad.
no, it's good.
Nah, but okay, I'm not even gonna explain myself because it's just gonna sound bad. So
No,
nah,
there's
that ain't
actually
true.
nothing wrong with that. I don't hate that. I've
The-
never done that. But
no,
like
no,
Arjun, like you were talking before with like
yeah, exactly. And like, but like, yeah, that statement itself is not true. I don't
okay,
want.
but
Yeah,
there's
nah,
always a little truth in it. It's like
nah.
what actually did happen.
Like I don't even remember. I think I just said some random shit about how like yeah, like and then like I think it just got blown out of proportion by all the other people.
Saying
What?
that it doesn't do it for you.
Nah, it came up in conversation
Okay, no, but
organically.
like
I think that's funny though. Like I remember
Yeah.
when people like nobody like came up to me and asked that, but like I remember that was like a trending topic, sort of like we were talking about that for a sec. Yeah, that's funny though. Yeah,
Sophomore year, like sophomore me lost my mind at that. I was like, that's
bro,
crazy.
sophomore year was like low-key kind of it was funny because I also bleached my hair, and you should use
Yeah.
that for the thumbnail of this video because it's
bro, I'm
so
telling you,
funny.
you looked hard with bleached hair. Like I'm not even trolling. I
I
liked
look
you with
what?
bleached hair.
No.
No,
I don't know. I like
no,
his hair
stop.
better now.
You didn't see it. You didn't see it because I wore a hat most of the time. But bro, it and the thing is, I don't even know why I didn't like bleach it back. Like it was like I did it as like a fucking dare or whatever, and like nobody was stopping me from just like putting it back. But I literally kept it until it grew out. It's like a full ass like 6-7 months.
Damn.
I was
Well,
wild.
okay, yeah.
I was
Well,
wild.
also, you do wear hats a lot and like hoodies a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. So it didn't like affect like my day to day too much, but it's still just like I don't know why I kept it for that long, and it was the worst. It was because one of the homies did it,
Yeah.
and it first of all it hurt. It
Bleaching
fucking
hair
hurt.
hurts.
Like my scalp was burning.
To get
Okay,
it
yeah, actually, I would
bleached.
assume that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
it hurt, and I had to go to the dentist afterwards, and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck did you do?" But yeah, that was a funny era. I was kind of
But
whack, but yeah.
We all go through whack hair eras. It's
I went
okay.
through Asian fro.
I
You still
remember
kind of
that.
have Asian fro,
No, not
no?
really. Arjun,
Am I tripping?
Chinook,
No, he has like the classic Asian middle
Chinook
part.
went with the
Yeah,
curry
that's true.
hair. What was it? The spice hair.
Bro,
He put
what are
spices
you
in his hair.
saying?
The spice hair?
No.
Chinook. It was like a joke on the basketball team that he literally put spices in hair when he dyed it.
Yeah, but it wasn't actual spices. Like it was an actual hair
Oh,
product.
I thought you literally put spices in hair.
Dave.
Dave,
Oh my goodness.
what?
What?
That's gotta be
No, everyone
racist.
said he put spices in hair. I swear, if you
That's
ask like
Joe.
Tyler or Jan, they'll believe it.
He wanted his hair to be like a different color, and so he put this like Indian product in it. and it smelled bad because it's Indian.
Yeah.
And
Like a powder?
no, it wasn't a powder. It was like you're supposed to wash it in.
Wait, did it work?
His hair got like orangish.
Why would,
It
why would
looked
anyone
stupid.
want orange?
Dude,
fucking
I'll
he's
hair?
a
tell
little
you,
bit
it did look
off,
bad.
you know.
Y'all are so similar though. Like
No, we're
it's
not.
I'm
crazy.
telling you,
No,
Not
Arjun,
even
you
the
yeah,
always
you are.
deny
slightest.
that, but
You're
like
the
you
most.
are.
We're literally
Yeah.
polar
No,
opposites.
y'all are the
Yeah.
exact same.
I'm
We're
telling you,
polar
especially in your
opposites.
interactions to just despising me, like it's exactly the same.
Okay, but that's not like my personality. My personality is not
Yes, it
despising
is.
you, bro.
That's completely who you are.
Ooh, in what way am I
You guys are
similar
like
to
each other.
him?
Like
Other than
I don't
like
know. The way you
Yeah.
talk, first of all, is like
yeah, maybe
identical.
that's fair to say.
Like the way you look, the height.
Yeah, you guys look the same, kind of.
Like I don't know about like personality traits. Like I didn't.
No,
Like,
yeah, it's definitely not personality, but I feel like the
but
way
like,
that we
but
appear.
y'all are similar. Like you're definitely similar. Every time I talk to you, it like
I feel
reminds
like
me of
it's a
him. Sort of, like,
vibration more than anything. You know,
vibration. Wow, that's.
like the
I
vibes are the
guess
same.
could be. I don't know.
What's so crazy with that?
Maybe.
What's wrong with saying vibration?
I don't know. Like
No one
I don't.
uses the word
It's just short
vibration
for
as a
it's just long
description.
for vibes.
Yeah, I was just like caught off guard with that word. That's all.
Like Arjun, you give me the
Yeah.
same vibes as Janae. Ridwan, I would not say you give me the same vibes as Hamza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
Nah, y'all are family, so like that could be similar vibes.
Okay.
What about me
You
and my
and
brother?
I didn't talk with Dylan enough.
Because I get
No, you
I
guys
get it a
give
lot.
you guys give different vibes.
Really? All right, that's good. That's good. Because a lot of people say we're like similar, and I see why, but like I don't want to be like him. So
I feel like
Yeah.
you're a lot more chill.
Was he not chill?
I don't know. Honestly, no. I think I'm more like uptight than him. Like
Really?
look, I'm a bitch sometimes. So he doesn't care about any like he doesn't give a fuck about anything. So like he doesn't get mad and shit. Like I guess I don't really get mad that much too. But like I'm more uptight than him if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I remember when we were on the soccer team, I remember he was like, maybe just because he was around all his homies, but he would seem like very like outgoing. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Okay.
seem
Yeah.
very
He's probably more like
quiet.
goofy. You know, like
Yeah.
he's more goofy. He's more like I don't know. I'm more like I think I'm just more of a bitch to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, we do we look alike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want.
To be fair, like, you look very unique. Like, so I
Yeah.
feel like it's hard to.
Thank
I
you.
want to be disrespectful, but you look
I feel
younger.
like
like
it's
that.
hard to.
I
Like,
mean,
I don't know.
that's a no shit, but like you look younger
Yeah.
right now
Yeah.
as him as a
Not
senior.
disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But he also had like the goatee and shit. So like, yeah.
I mean, that is kind of
Huh.
like a common thing. Ridwan, you told me the other day that I looked younger than my brother as a senior. So, I
I did.
Nah,
You
look,
do.
Dave. You look old.
appreciate
Though.
it. But there's like
No, he
like males' testosterone is actually just lowering in general. So that could like literally just be the reason, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like the average
Huh?
male testosterone over time is lowering.
I don't think
Yeah,
2
but if
years
you
is
look
gonna
at
make
all
that big
three
of a
of us
difference
with
though for
brothers in the same
testosterone
grade, we all look younger.
Wait, what do you mean? Because like kids are jerking off younger, or like what?
No. It's like
Wait.
something about like fucking preservatives in food and shit lowering
Oh,
natural
okay.
testosterone levels.
And that affects
He's
like
like-
how you like
Yeah,
like how you
testosterone
grow
is the male
old.
sex hormone.
Well, testosterone is
So
yeah.
you get like
Okay.
more
Wow,
less distinct male features like a jawline or like the Adam's apple. Which is interesting. Do you
Damn.
think
Damn.
Really? I didn't even
or
know
like
that.
you'll get less semen production? That's why like some people are really against preservatives and stuff and like eating unnatural food because yeah, that shit will like literally lower your testosterone. Something else, like you sent me that thing, Arjun, about like
Oh,
with like things that are like indicate a bigger The child obesity thing.
Yo, wait.
I didn't know
Why
that
you
you
saying
watched
that?
that. It was a TikTok on my For You page, and it was this doctor
What?
getting asked a question of like, what features like make you think that
Arjun, you
somebody has
think
a
you
bigger
send me stuff and I
dick?
just don't watch them? I'm not like you. I know
You're
you don't watch my
wild.
TikToks. You don't watch my
I literally
toxics.
watch it, Dave. I watch everything that you send me. I watch everything that you send. This is not.
Okay,
That's not the
but
point. Get on with what you were saying,
I was
David.
thinking about the child obesity thing, and I didn't think about that. But like that is true because fat molecules they produce like they produce things that like counteract testosterone, and that's why you see fat people they have like pretty good skin because they don't have a lot of testosterone, which stops their like pores from opening, so they don't get much pimples and acne and stuff like that. But that's what also lowers your PCOS, I guess, when you have child obesity. I'm pretty sure that's true.
Is that
I asked
true?
my dad about
Or
it.
are you just making this up?
No, it's
Hmm.
that's actually true. And they also said this is kind of funny because Dave was like, "Your nose is getting exponentially bigger," and then a dude in the video said that the bigger nose that you have, the likelier
Yeah,
that you
no,
have a
like that is
bigger
actually
dick.
facts.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, it's nose.
Damn.
Nose is weakly correlated to hand size, and hand size weakly correlated to penis size. But they're still correlated. It's still a relationship, you know.
Oh, whatever.
No
Is there
feet
what
correlation?
No, like
Well,
The
no,
feet
it's
thing
like
is that made up?
they're
Yeah,
all
I thought. Yeah,
correlated together.
feet. I thought feet was
Hand,
the biggest.
nose, feet, and are all correlated to each other, but it's not like a strong correlation. It's a weak one, but it still exists. That's not to say like that means like still like if you were putting your money on something, like there's a line of 3 people and one guy had bigger everything besides like and you didn't know the penis sizes, you should still put the money on the guy with the bigger everything. You know what I mean?
That it's useful information.
also the closer your ring finger is
I don't
in
know if
length
that's
to
true.
your index finger, the larger the
I
likelihood
don't
of
know.
your being bigger. Apparently.
What?
Yeah, so like if you look at your index and ring
Ring
finger
finger
and
and
they have
index
similar
finger.
sizes, that's what the video said, then there's a larger likelihood your penis is bigger. But I just don't see why that would be true.
Dude.
Yeah, that guy wasn't actually a doctor. He just
Uh,
was some random internet dude. So I'm
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably some
assuming that it's
big
not
ass
100%
guy.
accurate.
I remember I had a coach who said I had good feet because I had like a very wide base and then like my second toe is longer than my big toe, so like I have good balance for boxing out and stuff. You ever get that or was that just me?
That's
Nobody
just
commented
you.
on
Yeah.
My coach
as a
never
child.
looked at
Okay.
my bare feet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Imagine we just end the
No, that's
podcast
fine.
on this topic.
Dude, I wish
Yeah.
Musashi, what are your feet like?
Dude, I just got small everything.
crazy.
That's tough.
That's how it
How would
goes
you
when
say
you're
that
short.
on record? Bro, just
But,
gas yourself
yeah.
up.
Dude, nobody cares. No. This is an issue.
Yeah.
This is an issue. People feel the need to over exaggerate what they actually got going on, and there's no point
That is true.
because you can't control it. And if you can't control it, then it means absolutely nothing to what people think about it.
To also
Thank
be fair,
you,
this
Yeah,
is
that
Maka.
is
coming from a
facts.
guy that's 6'7".
Dude, 6'7" in the streets,
Yo.
2 inches in the sheets. You know.
So
Yo,
Musashi, what are you
We're
packing?
not talking about that.
I'm packing big, dog.
I remember it was our English
else can we
teacher,
talk
the
about?
one that me and Arjun both have, you know. We were like trolling with him, we were like, what are you packing? He's like, I'm packing a lot. He was no.
What?
Oh, because
You asked him?
no, he was
Wait,
like making
asked
he was
him
talking
that?
about packing stuff and it wasn't like it
Oh.
wasn't about a dick. And we were like, so what are you packing? He was like, I'm packing a lot of stuff. I also got him to say before, like in class, age is just a number.
Oh my gosh. Are we gonna end off on that?
No. Okay, let's talk about like one more thing. Let's see.
Nah, let's say more out of pocket stuff. Moo, have you ever gotten your
Bro.
Bro, why do you even hesitate on
No,
that?
I don't want nobody near.
You hesitate on that.
What do you mean?
Is that gonna be our Is that gonna
Would
be
you
our
ask?
closing question from now on?
Okay, I don't want to have this
Yeah.
conversation on the recording.
Would I eat
Like-
ass?
Imagine we just get. Oh fuck! I can't say her
No,
name.
Arjun, do you know she asked
Arjun!
me and Red? Well, she asked Red one, and I was there. But the name of our podcast is called.
Yeah, she asked about our podcast. Also, why was eating
Harden?
ass and her like why was she the first thing that came in your mind when we
No,
talked about
no,
eating
you
ass?
guys, you're stupid because we know nothing about her and she knows nothing about us. And if you guys want to actually get her on the podcast, and we have a closing question that's consistent, and that's the closing question that's consistent, imagine you just ask her that.
Wait, do you think that that person that we were talking about
No.
earlier is actually like watching our podcast?
No, because like
Definitely not.
yeah.
Did you guys tell her about it?
No, she came up to me and she was like, "Hey, what's the name of your
She never
podcast? I
did.
actually want to watch it."
Shit.
Oh fuck.
I
If
mean,
you're
we
gonna
don't have her
send her
number.
one, send her like Jaden's or something.
No, we told her the name of it. I don't know if she
Okay,
actually.
well
don't have
that's
anything
not
terrible.
good.
What?
All right, yeah, but no, yes we do. Like our podcast, like what if she watches like blank this out?
Like
Wait,
we
no,
don't
I
have
shouldn't
anything
type it in.
terrible on our podcast.
But what if she watches that and she's like, what the fuck are you
I
guys
mean,
trying to bring me
there's
on?
nothing wrong with that. It's just
There's nothing like bad on that. It's just like
who cares?
Yeah,
They
but it
just
just
won't come
sucked.
on. There's nothing that could get us in
yeah, but it's
trouble.
not like anything weird.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's chill.
she said that. She said
She's
that.
valid. Like at public schools, like people show up to the football games. People are like, yeah, like we're like
Yeah.
whatever. Like they're proud to be that. Like nobody at Sage that I've seen is like proud to be at Sage. So that's why it's kind of just like disheartening.
Yeah, but I feel like there's also an individual. I mean, yeah, I do 100% agree with that. But there's also an individual level to that too. Like I could think the same thing. Be like, yeah, nobody shows up to the football games. Blah blah blah. It's not like I've ever gone to a football game, so it's not like I'm really helping the
Yeah,
situation.
like I'm part of the
But
problem.
also,
Yeah.
yeah, but I agree with what you're saying though. Like I feel like remember like even last year and the year before, like a lot of the teachers
a
left
lot
as
of OG
well,
teachers
and
left,
like
yeah.
it
Even
just
more are
felt
leaving
like-
this year.
it just felt like a lot of the vibe
Yeah,
just
the
kind
vibe
of
is
died out.
Yeah,
different. Yeah, it's like sad and
I've been
go ahead.
talking with like the Spanish teacher dude, like the
Yeah.
one we're all homies with.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Like he seemed like he seems so disheartened.
What?
Like I was talking about him, I was trolling. I was like, "You better chase the bag, man." And he was like, this is for my like health."
Wait,
doing
what
this,
do you
you know
mean?
what I mean?
Why is he leaving?
Different job.
Because he got a job and
He felt like he would be more free there, and he'd just be a lot more
Damn.
happy, essentially.
Damn, yeah, because he's a homie. Yeah.
Chill dude, yeah,
And-
homie.
The thing is, like, he's not even like he came to school when we were freshmen, so he wasn't even here for that long.
Oh, word? I
Yeah,
didn't
and
know that.
he just got a
Yeah.
promotion, and all of a sudden he's leaving. So it's a bummer. Yeah.
No, he didn't come to school when we were. Did he?
No, yeah.
I think yeah, because my
He came the
sister
year
had
before
him
freshman
freshman
All
year.
right, yeah. Then the year before, yeah.
Like the sophomores are complete weirdos in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are the freshmen,
know.
bro.
It's dude.
No, like the sophomores.
I'm
are
gonna
real.
just say it. It's
Yeah.
bro. That is I mean, call me fucking don't care, but like that's definitely like part of the problem. I don't know.
Okay, that's crazy.
You're like I don't care, like, dude. There's so many.
I'm definitely gonna cut that out.
Yeah,
for
a lot
your
of this
sake.
needs to be cut
Okay.
out.
Killed by
no,
YouTube.
one last thing, like I'm gonna just say that. There,
Yeah. But also like, okay, think of this was like one. This is just one thing, but like, I remember coming in as a freshman and like going into the locker room, and then Alex.
Yo.
Now it's like, I I go to walk to flick, and like the sophomore table like gets up.
dude, there's no respect.
And it's
There's no
like-
respect. Because like the thing is,
No
Oh, you
respect.
but also it's like, yo, you cannot beat anybody up at school. Like, they're even outside of school. If you
Yeah.
touch somebody, it's like, no. So there's no like
Bro, no,
humbling. There's no humbling going on. So
you could ask Sharon,
Exactly.
man. Like this man, right in his
What?
face. No, because those
why is
those
it
That's what I'm
motherfuckers
talking
do
about,
that.
bro. It's
Why
They
is
like,
do
it
that
sophomore-
casually.
why is the sophomore doing that to you?
yeah,
That's
even
weird.
if they, I don't know. even if they do it or even if they attempt to do it, even like the fact that they're trying to do it
Oh, they do that
is
shit.
like there's
And you
no
know who I
respect.
think this is? I joke about the emasculation, but Aiden Ross and Speed.
That's kind of facts. They're a bad
Like
influence
we
on the
we
young
all
people.
joke about we all joke
No.
about with So Illuminati about emasculation of the youth. They emasculated the youth. And I'm not even talking about like traditional like gender roles and stuff like that. I'm talking about like there's like a certain amount of respect that you have as just as a human being, and they emasculated that.
I guess.
All right, that's
But
a
it's also a
podcast.
Sage thing.
No, hold
Nobody.
on, bro.
Okay, yeah, but that's probably like his homie, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
doing gay things with homies are like that's like, you know, for the most part, okay.
Most
I don't know,
definitely.
but at the end of the day, like, bro, high school, like, if you're a sophomore, you have to respect the juniors and seniors. Like, that's
That ain't my friend too. Like I'm not cool with
really.
him.
So yeah,
Yeah, like
that's
that's
just
not my
weird. That's
friend.
just weird, and that's a culture problem at Sage. But
Yeah.
that's my take.
All right, so we gotta cut out everything from would you send your kids to Sage, and then we're gonna restart in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, so Musashi, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Bro, I see myself in the NBA. I'm a,
So,
this what's gonna happen. This what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna do a year there. I'll probably, get kicked out. Like, no. The tournament's super hard, so I'll probably like not make it far. And then the scouts won't really see me. So then my manager will come up to me and be like, okay, like you can declare for the draft or you can go to the G League.
this is
I'm
like a
choose,
2K
I'm gonna
sport.
choose the G League. I'm a hoop in the G League. And then I'll do 1 year and then I'll go to the G League, I'll hoop.
Yeah, I feel like you'd
And
be an
then
Ignite
I'm
guy in the
gonna
G League,
average like
I think.
40 points, 50 points. But I'm still go second.
Damn.
I'm still go second because the first pick.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
gotta be humble. You just gotta humble a little bit.
I'm gonna go second, and then my dream team is probably like the Detroit Pistons.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're an LA guy. I could see you next to LeBron.
Yeah, I see myself next to LeBron. That works too. But yes, the NBA. Wife
All right,
up.
man. So what do you want to accomplish by the time you graduate?
So in like a few weeks.
Ah, what the fuck? It's like 2
Oh
months.
wow, that's a fucking
What?
Yeah.
2 months. Not a few
no.
weeks.
Okay, that's a
it's
few
like
weeks, dog.
it's like a month and a half.
That's a few
That's
weeks.
true.
No, it's more than that. We're
Yeah,
in
June.
March.
I thought.
April, May,
Yeah,
June.
but
Oh
like
shit,
school ends
that's
like
a
middle
whole.
May.
That's a whole 2. Wait, that's like
That's
that's like
crazy.
2 months.
Okay, but it's gonna feel like a couple weeks. And in a couple weeks, I don't know. I'll probably, just work on my body and get into college level hooper body. Yeah. So then I'm
So
ready
what do
for
you want to
college.
accomplish?
Nah, I don't know. Probably just like, not like make amends with everybody, but like be chill with everybody. I want to like
Right.
finish high school, be like, all right, like I don't have no beef, no like I don't know, like no table unturned, whatever. I just want to like be satisfied with all my relationships and whatever. So that's probably.
Well, a lot of
Yeah.
editing for you, Ridwan. Sorry.
Yeah, bro. Nah, that shit was out of pocket, but it's true.
Yo. Now that's in the end, and nobody's gonna know what you said.
There's no context to that.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, Craig. Leave.
250
Say bye,
likes, I'll
guys.
bleach my hair
Alright.
again.